FanMouth Fantasy Roundtable. I'm Erin here with Dave and Jeff, and we're going to talk about our picks for Week 9 daily fantasy defenses. Dave, who's your pick this week?
Well, when it comes to defenses, it hasn't been a high priority for me this year. Usually I end up with one of the low-priced defenses. This week I had enough money to actually get one that's pretty good. Imagine that. Carolina's defense has been great this year. It's kind of hard to explain why it's happened, but they've been great, and they're up against Atlanta. They looked terrible last week at Arizona. This is a much tougher matchup for them. As they've lost Julio Jones, they seem to have lost their passing game. Now, obviously, Roddy White's been out of the lineup as well. All of a sudden, Ryan's thrown 4 interceptions. They can't run the ball. And now they're up against one of the top defenses in the league. And this could be a real disaster for Atlanta. So I like the fact that I'm able to spend a little money and get a real defense for a change.
Yeah, Carolina's a great one for sure. The problem with Atlanta, too, is the blueprint has been set for defending Tony Gonzalez. Is you just jam him at the line with 2 guys and then he's done. You don't have to worry about him. So when you eliminate that threat, then you're forcing Matt Ryan to throw to like Harry Douglas and a bunch of no-name guys that aren't extremely talented. And if that's going to be Atlanta's game plan, they're in for a rough game. Myself, though, I didn't go with that defense. I went with the Cowboys. And Cowboys are hosting Minnesota. We know the quarterback problems they're having. Adrian Peterson the last 2-3 weeks has not done anything. So it's an offense that is completely neutral right now against the Cowboys. The Cowboys are doing really well. They're 5th in the league in interceptions, 2nd in fumble recoveries. This is a team that gets to the quarterback, forces turnovers, and can create a lot of points on defense as well.
I like the matchup there. I was going to put Dallas in my lineup, but at one point I was fooling around with the lineups, and I had less money to spend. I thought Dallas was a good matchup for one of the lower-priced or mid-priced defenses. So I do like the matchup. I don't know if this is a concern or not, but Freeman returning at quarterback this week, is that a good thing for Minnesota?
Yeah,
or good for you?
Look out. I might want to change that defense. No, that is not a concern.
Okay.
That's a very good thing.
Just asking.
Yeah, I like the Cowboys too. I think the interception thing's going to be huge. They get a lot of them, and I can see Minnesota throwing a few, which is always great for fantasy defenses. I thought there was a lot of cheap defenses this week that were good starts. More so than other weeks. I didn't need to reach for Seattle or Kansas City. I did also go with an expensive defense. I had a little extra money since all my boomer bust guys were so cheap. I got Carolina as well. I think the matchup is great. Hopefully Matt Ryan will throw a few more interceptions like he did last week. But like I said, you can reach pretty far down for some good defenses this week. I like the Colts. I like the Raiders against the Steelers, and I like the Cowboys. So I think there's a lot out there.
Yep, I'm good with the Panthers as well. 2 good defenses. Cowboys, Panthers. Put them in
Lots
your
of
lineup.
options. All right, those are our defenses for this week.